What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Cackle for episode 5. I am Nik'Nik.
AZ.
Britani. And as you can see, there's only 3 of us here today. Our friend Chrystal is on a hiatus because she's celebrating her marriage.
Yay.
Today's topic, we will be discussing when does a friendship or relationship no longer serve you? But before we get to the main topic, we'll be discussing Ears to the Streets.
Yes. So this Ears to the Streets is about the rebrand of Angela White, aka Blacc Chyna. So she disabled her OnlyFans, underwent a baptism, had her face fillers dissolved, the silicone from her butt removed, and has lasered off her satanic tattoos. I actually like this transition she's on, but I wonder what prompted her to do this. I have a feeling she saw some shit, or she possibly had a near-death experience. What do y'all think?
I don't know. Maybe she just had a come to Jesus moment. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Yeah.
I feel like something did, and it scared her straight.
I love it. I mean, I've always been a fan of Blacc Chyna. And with her and Amber, it kind of reminded me of me and my best friend. And then when she started doing like some other shit, I was like, I don't know if I could be a fan of her. But now that she's back to being regular, I love her again.
She looks so, in my opinion, she looks so much better anyway.
Oh, yeah.
She looks like, it's just like her pure natural beauty. Like, she looks good.
She didn't need all that extra.
She did not. She was beautiful before, so I'm happy for her. I'm glad that, I'm proud of her transition and, Team Blacc Chyna.
I agree, but I also think it's a little fraudulent, too.
Oh.
Well, because did you watch that interview she did with Jason Lee? And, like, her energy was given off like front to me, because when she talked about Amber Rose, it was still, I guess you could still have like aggression towards somebody, but I don't know, it's still given like something else. It's just like it's fake. Like, I need to do something different with myself because I'm fading off. Like, I'm not front and center anymore, and I need to do something to bring myself, back as an A-list, if she is. I don't know if she is an A-list or not.
I'll say like maybe like a C-list, maybe.
Did you guys ever watch her show? Like, what did you like think about that, or like what did y'all rank her show as? Like, do you even think it was?
I just watched
it
clips
on Instagram.
Yeah, I just watched clips of it.
Okay,
but her mama is a piece of work.
They
mother. Both a piece of work to
that
me.
Mother.
Did you watch them on Rob and when she had her show?
No, I didn't watch
a little bit.
That
not a whole
crazy.
lot.
Girl's crazy.
I didn't see anything. Well,
She is her mama's child.
The little bit I did see, the little bit I did see from her show and her mom on there. I don't know, like how she even continued a relationship with that lady. Like, that lady is so toxic and like, just so, I don't know. That would have stressed me out.
Yeah,
because
it would have been a love from afar for sure.
Like, how could
She's been calling her a demon. She's been calling her out her name, and I'm like, woman, what is happening here?
This is your child. Like, what is wrong with you?
But I think a lot of people experience the same things though. So
not to that extent,
because we haven't experienced that. But
yeah,
a lot of people probably haven't. That's sad. Like, that's very unfortunate that your mother can't or will not give you the love that that you're yearning for. But it's beautiful that she's giving it to her children.
Yeah.
Yes. Her as a mom, lovely. But I think the whole like, I'm all for the come to Jesus. Hallelujah.
Yes.
But it's giving a little, something's not adding up to me.
Yeah. I think on Easter she posted her standing at a cross and she's like in this ball gown. I'm like, okay, I guess.
Attention. Her.
But she's Blacc Chyna. She could do plenty of other things to get attention.
What else could she do? She's shown everything.
Well, yeah.
Well, voluntarily and involuntarily.
But she, I don't know. Well, no, she did the show. I don't really think it was that great. I've only, probably watched like 4 episodes, but just those 4 or 5 episodes in, I did watch. It was not that great. And then the music is not that great. I think she tried to do music right.
It was
so. I think she's running out of
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is the last.
But a lot of people are starting to come to Jesus.
Yeah, but a lot of people are not coming to Jesus.
They getting worse. Yeah,
You read about that one. Our topic today is friendships and relationships that no longer serve us. And I think that it would be a great way to start off with the question of what is some red flags or signs that y'all see that y'all like, ooh, this is it.
For a friendship, I would say like jealousy, backhanded compliments. They're not excited for you when you have like accomplishments, some things like that. And that can go with a relationship too.
I say some of the red flags. I agree with everything that AZ said. Definitely. You can tell when jealousy, competition, the things that they're starting to do, comments and things like that. Also, I think like change a pattern. Like, if you've been friends with someone for so long and I don't know, certain things y'all do together or, just when things just start changing, you could tell when people start acting funny or we, in a room together with people, you start, acting weird and saying certain things. It's like, hold on, this is not you. Why would you say that? Or why would you act that way? Like, what was the reason? But I think those were all great. Like, I think, yeah.
Well, I got a list.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I said not respecting my boundaries. And I think that's a new one for me personally is actually knowing that I need to set boundaries. And then if I tell you and then you still try to overdo it. Yeah. Okay. Skirt. Definitely competition and not being honest, jokingly, like trying to put me down. If I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, that's the time to go. And just like you said, I mean, I agree with what Charles said too. How you were saying, just like the pattern of like a person not being the same, or like if you're excited about something and they're like, "Oh, yay!"
Like, all right, girl. Like, hold on now.
Yeah. I think also too, like, the growth in each person's life. I'm going to assume we're just talking about one friend, not a group of friends. But however, if someone is moving a different direction in their life and then the other person I ain't gonna say necessarily stay stuck somewhere, but like you guys are just growing two different ways and then that one person gets upset because they feel like you're changing, but it's not that I'm changing or I'm acting funny. It's just that different things are happening in our lives and we can still be friends. Example,
that's true.
To make it make sense, like when you're younger and you're going out, you're partying, you're clubbing, and you guys are just used to doing certain things together, and then somebody gets in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then the other friends who's not in a relationship, like, oh, you always with your man, or, you acting it's not that I'm acting funny, or,
I got a whole new part of my life.
Yeah. I still love you. I still want to be a friend. It's just I can't do everything.
Honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a man. I expected you to, be cooped up under me.
Yeah.
You gotta be with your man. Set an appointment, honey.
Not set an appointment. I think that's what it comes to. They do. They be like, oh, I'm second now. Yes.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. There is a dick in the house now. Oh. That's first. And you second. And what it's doing for me is a lot of things you can't do. He's paying bills. He's meeting needs that you cannot meet for me. So, again.
Are y'all the type that if we're all out and your partner calls you, are you going to drop everything you're doing with us to leave, or will you be like, finish what we're doing and then leave? Or
it depends on what it is that he's calling for.
Like he'll be like, I want you to come home.
It depends on who it is too.
Who you're with.
Who I'm out with.
Okay.
And like you said, what he's calling for.
But if it's something like you need to come home type of thing.
But why?
It is some people do that, like, oh, I want you to come home because you've been out for too long or something like that.
Boy, bye.
Yeah, like you're gonna have to say. I mean, you can't say it like that. You gotta have a little bit. I mean, have some emotion and like, you know, I really miss you, or make it sound romantic or something. Like, I want you to come home now.
Left.
Yeah.
What you mean you miss me?
Yeah. But some people will do that to be manipulative.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That sounds controlling.
That is very. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have nothing like, oh, hey, I got something planned for us in 2 hours. Is that enough time for you and your girls?
Yeah.
For you to come home? Something like that. Or like, you know, but just to come home.
That's not respecting, like, your time with your people.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know everybody's situation, but meaning the world. But, like, if you live with your partner, I literally got dressed. You were at home.
Yeah.
Probably 9 times out of 10, you were at home when I got dressed to go out. Mm-hmm. So I see you when I get back.
Yeah.
It's different if it's like emergency, then yeah, bye.
Or the timing. Like if it's like, is he saying this like, okay, it's too late? Like you as a woman, it's past a certain time. Like, what are you doing? Still out?
I respect that.
I would be like, okay, you know what it is? Kind of, you don't have to have an explanation at that point. Like, you know what? I am crossing boundaries.
If it's
Let me
like
get
3
home.
o'clock, I understand.
Oh yeah, that late. I'm gonna already be in the bed. I just didn't know.
Yeah, those days are over.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm already gone, y'all. Like he ain't gotta call me.
2 o'clock is pushing. I must really be having fun.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You're right, because about 12, I'm yawning for sure. Mm-hmm. I'm having fun, but I'm definitely yawning.
I'm checking my phone like, so I'm about to get out of here in like 30.
Yes. Some people have other appointments after that. But
Oh Lord. Oh Jesus. Again, it's more important than you. He's always gonna win.
So, what y'all, on a more serious note, what y'all think hurts more? Losing a friend or losing a spouse or a partner? I don't know what people want to call it.
I would say a friendship. If it's my best friends that I've had since high school, that's gonna hurt because they've been around for things that my partner hasn't been, and they know me from high school till now. So you know a whole lot. Yeah, you know more than the regular person.
More than half of your life, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So that kind of breakup that will hurt more than a relationship. Because how am I supposed to move now? Like I don't have my homegirls to call on. Like but with a relationship, you just get out of a pattern or whatever. But your best homegirl, what you mean? We gonna talk this out. Yeah. But if it's like a friendship that I've known for like a few months, then all right, girl, bye.
You can go.
Yeah. It got to be some years under the belt for me to be like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I agree. First, I was going to say no, but then I kind of see what you're saying. Like those friends, especially if you're talking about like childhood or high school, they know some things about you. They like know your deepest, darkest secrets. Like y'all have been through some stuff together. Like, stuff that you can never talk about with your man or do with your man. So yeah, that is a different type of. I ain't gonna say one hurts more than the other. I think it's a different type of hurt. But
yeah, I was gonna say that, but they do, like you said, they do hurt. I don't know. I feel like for me, a friendship hurts more because like I have too much pride when it comes to men. Because like when you in a relationship, when you first start off in a relationship, to me, my guard is always gonna be up until you prove, like you really have to prove yourself. So if I lose that, I'm fine. I mean, I'm gonna be hurt for like a second, but I'm gonna get over it. But like a friendship, it hurts. I think it'll hurt me a lot more. But I don't know if it's I would say time makes a difference for me because I feel like if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. Yeah. And, there's always, not always, but there's certain things that happen in life or that you talk about with that person. And then what if it happened again? And then you like, ooh, I want to call AZ. But like, I can't call AZ. Like that hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
if it's a man, I'll be like, oh yeah, I want to call him. No, fuck him.
Yeah.
But my friend, like, damn.
Yeah, For exes, there's a time limit. Like, okay, you got a year to get over it. But friendships, I don't know. It's no time limit. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
Yes.
It do.
Yes.
Even if y'all haven't been cool for a couple, for me, if I ain't been cool with you for a couple years and then something happened or shit, you got pictures.
Yeah.
Or, tattoos or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, that's forever.
Yeah.
And I got to look at this for the rest of my life and think about you.
Oh, damn.
That hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like, obviously we've all been through that. So.
Yeah. Man, I got stories.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, jeez.
Another day. Another time. So we're going to start talking about this new way of talking, which is therapy speak. Gen Z generation is now using that. So it's I guess a good way or form of ending a relationship. So I have a little bit of a example so everybody knows what we're talking about. I read this little article of this lady where she was ending a 5-year friendship with her friend. And this is what she said to her. I'm in a place where I'm trying to honor the need and the act of alignment with what feels right within the scope of my life. And I'm afraid our friendship doesn't seem to fit that framework. I can no longer hold the emotional space you've wanted me to, and then think to support you beyond the scope of what I can offer. What do y'all think about this type of communication?
Sorry.
It feels disingenuous. It feels kind of cold-hearted. Mm-hmm. Especially 5 years. Girl, you better tell me what the hell going on.
Just say this ain't working no more. Like, we don't have to go through that.
That's how I feel like it's BS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just say what it is instead of trying to use, like, these therapy-specific words. Just say, look, I don't like how you move.
It's giving I'm at work.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to HR.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't like that. And if I've known you for 5 years, I'm going to know your lingo. I'm going to know, like, whatever. And I'm going to speak to you in that way. I'm not,
Yeah.
We are not in the office. We are not at work.
Yeah, I think it's on one side, if you could still talk in your terms, but still be able to express yourself, then I agree with that on that. But like the terminology or the words that they're using, it just doesn't. I'm gonna be like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, where is this coming from?
Right.
Yeah.
And what are you really saying? Mm-hmm. Honestly, I would get more pissed off.
Yeah.
Because, like, what are we doing here?
Like, do you normally, especially if you normally don't talk like that to me? So
Yeah.
why are we talking like this?
Yeah.
Just say what it is you have to say.
Right. Like,
kinda-
girl, we just not cool no more.
Yeah. Just say what it is that's
Period.
bothering you. And if we're that close to friends, you should be able to tell when something's bothering me. I should be able to tell when you're off when something's bothering you. And then we could come have, make some time to talk about it. Like, don't be weird.
Are
Right.
we really friends?
Right.
5
Being
years?
weird. That's 5 years? You better speak to me regular.
Now you crossed to create a whole other problem. Because
No, you have. Because, like, what? What do you
God.
mean? And 5 years of friendship. Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, whatever, any time frame. Along the way, you should have been able to say, hey, I didn't like when you did this, and this. If the person is open to have that discussion and willing to accept, their part in the situation, then yeah, keep going. But I don't understand the scope. Like, what? You don't
Wait,
fit in my
sounded like-
framework.
What?
Jesus.
Stop me there. So, would y'all confront a friendship ending? Like, this is over? Or are y'all just going to let it die out?
I have to say something. That's just my personality with everything. Friendships,
Yeah.
work.
Oh, I thought you said like you had to say something like you had to.
No, personal relationship. Like I can't. I'm not a person who, which I'm trying to work on it, but I can't let stuff go. I might not say nothing right away, but as the days go on, it's going to bother me. So I have to say something. Like I can't just not. I have to confront it.
I'm going to let it die out depending on the situation. Because I don't know if she's my friend, but she had unfollowed me on social media. So I asked my friend, what should I do? And she was like, oh, well, just ask her. I'm like, well, I mean, it's kind of awkward. Like, hey, girl, why are you unfollowing me from social media? That's a little weird.
No, that's perfectly. You said it perfectly.
Oh.
Yeah, just like that. Is everything okay? Like, I noticed you unfollowed me. I'm not trying to say I need you to be my friend.
Yeah.
But before we close this out, I'd like to know what the problem is.
Yeah.
And if they don't respond, they don't respond.
I just don't like uncomfortable conversations. And I don't know, that would be a little uncomfortable. It just depends. If it's something trivial, I just let it die out. But if it's like, if you like choke my dog or something, I'm going to confront you. It got to be
that
something.
is big.
It got to be like something to where I'm like, hey.
We gonna fight. You choke my dog.
I'm just kidding. Something.
Shoot. I don't know. For me, it depends on what happened first.
Yeah.
But 8 times out of 10, I'm going to let it die out.
Yeah.
And then there's like that too where I might confront it, depending on who it is. If I feel like I want to like kind of mend it. So I'm going to confront it, see what happens. And if we don't, continue the friendship, then at least I talked it out. I, got that. What is it called? What is it called? Like when you want to end a relation, when your relationship is ended, closure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you get that closure. But I don't like confrontation either, so I'm gonna fall back.
Yeah.
But do y'all think that's a good thing if you fall back? You just don't say nothing?
It just depends. It's all situational.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's something big, yes, we're going to have a sit down. But if it's something little, I'm going to let it die out.
Like the friendship die out or just that situation?
If I'm letting it die out, that means that we weren't really cool.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, damn.
So you know what I mean? Right? No?
I don't care what it is. I really just don't say nothing to you.
Like you're the person who could be like, I don't have to ever see you or talk to you again, and I don't care.
I care in my head, care, but no one will ever know that. Well, certain people, they'll know, but you'll never know. I think I have that bad, like my pride too big too. I don't know.
I think it depends on who it is.
It depends in the years and whatever the situation is.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, y'all right.
All right, y'all. Well, we would like to introduce a new segment that we have called Question of the Day. So today's question of the day is, do you feel like a woman or a girl?
Explain.
So what parts do you feel like there's parts of your life where you still feel like you haven't grown up, that you feel there's like an inner child or inner teenager, that you still feel like a girl and that you haven't stepped into your womanhood yet on? Or do you feel like all of you is a full, complete woman?
I feel like in some situations I might handle things like a girl, like my petty side. But sometimes I feel like I was kind of forced into womanhood because I've gone through a lot. So it kind of forced me to be an adult. It was like, you turn 18, all right, you got to start making these really tough decisions. Like, hold on now.
Yeah.
And then in my 20s, things start happening back to back to back. So I didn't have time to breathe in between each traumatic event. Mm-hmm. It was just like, okay, make decisions. So I feel like I just forced to be a woman. Mm-hmm. But my petty side is still there. So, I won't say a girl. I'll say I'm still like a teenager or something for my petty.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Yeah.
I feel like I'm a young lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I haven't reached what I think is my, I don't know when you reach your full potential or when you really embrace like your full self. I don't know. What is being a woman though? Like when do you say like, okay, yes, I feel like
I'm a woman.
yeah. Like I feel like there's still, like she said, parts of me that I could definitely need to improve on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And work on and I feel like a girl, I guess so. And then there's things in life that has pushed me to I had to grow up and do things that I don't think a lot of people should have to do at certain ages.
Yeah.
But you have to. So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like a young lady. Like
Yeah.
I'm doing 21-year-old stuff, but I'm not 21 yet.
Okay.
I'm forced to do the 21-year-old. I'm forced to be in the club to drink, but I'm 19 or I'm 20. You know, like I'm not there.
Yeah. I think I agree with both y'all. Like y'all both said it perfectly. I feel like a lot of choices I make are still kind of like teenage or early 20 choices.
Yeah.
Like there's an inner child in there depending on what I'm doing at
Yeah.
the time or what decision I'm making or what I'm doing in life, what choice, and then that is a good, what defines a woman? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
like,
I want to be a woman.
Like what? Yeah.
I feel like old women got girly ways too.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
there's some part of you that never fully grows up. Like,
Yeah.
Do you want to have that inner child in you still?
Yes.
I think you should.
I feel like it's miserable if you don't.
Yeah, I think you should.
I agree. I agree with that.
Even with age, like, I don't even feel like the age I am now. Sometimes I'm like, dang, I'm about to turn this age. I don't feel like it.
True. But I feel it in my legs.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel it in my back.
For real.
But yeah, I don't feel like I'm this age, which I feel like is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like once you start acting your age, that's when you start to deteriorate. No, for
That
real.
is true though. Your body start,
So you think it's a mental thing? Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel like
well,
you're
it's
old?
just like if you sick. I mean, obviously, if you sick, you sick. But if you keep on going, trying to make yourself better and being positive, then that helps your body. But when you just sink in it, you get worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that too. Probably like lifestyle, your stressors. Like okay. I guess that kind of defines, I don't know. I want to look that up after we're done with this. Like I'm going to ask older women, what defines a woman? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, and a man.
Yeah. And a man, like, okay, because you can go to work and pay bills or, I don't know, bear children. Like, does that really make you, because a lot of people out here who got kids or a lot of people out here who have jobs, that don't make you a mature adult or a woman or a man. So what is that? That doesn't mean that you're actually a man or a woman. So, all right. Well,
that was a deep one.
Moving on to the what the hell letter for today. Drum roll.
All right. My favorite segment. When my boyfriend and his friend got beaten and robbed, I felt lucky they survived. But I read their text messages and they were drugged and robbed by strippers. Both blacked out, then beat each other to create bruises for their alibi. He's a good man. How to forgive him?
Oh, but look at you forever as a joke. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And then she threw it. He's a good man. That's a good man.
That is not a good man.
That's a good man, Savannah.
She definitely did the hamburger. She started off with something good. She, put the bad stuff in the middle, and she ended with something good. But honey,
You sat up there and got robbed by strippers. You a sucker.
Amen.
And then created bruises. That's giving thin line between love and hate. When she had the oranges and she was hitting herself in the face. Y'all seen that movie?
yeah.
That's what it's giving.
What is okay? I think
That's giving a little cuckoo.
that's giving a little. I don't know if I could say this because I don't want to get in trouble. But he's giving a little. That's some bitch ass shit.
Yes.
Like, I was gonna say something else about him being feminine, but that was just not okay at all.
would've
Whether it's a man or a
loved-
woman doing it, but you, sir,
I
why?
would love to have been a fly. Like, when that whole situation went down, like their conversation. Ooh, yeah, let's hit each other.
Just make it seem like we were really robbed when, we were just scammed.
Take the L. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
and go home and have that conversation.
Yeah. How do we forgive him? I mean, you're not leaving anyway, so you might as well forget about it.
Just forget about it.
I wouldn't tell a soul, though.
Yeah. That's not going in the group chat.
That's,
Definitely not going in the group chat.
I don't know. I feel like I would lose respect. I couldn't stay there.
Well, yeah.
Like,
But
what do
she clearly is not leaving. So forget about it.
just forget about it. Don't even
Forget it even happened.
This should have never been told to anybody
Yeah.
ever. So
Yeah, she should have went to the grave with that one. But that's why you can't be looking at people's phones too,
Yeah.
because
If you're
you
gonna
don't know
look through
what
a
you're gonna
phone-
find.
You're going to look through a phone and you're going to see some shit that you were looking for and you're not going to leave. Let that man cheat in peace. You might as well just let it go.
Let him get beat up in peace.
Yes.
But I'm definitely looking at him and his friend a little, different. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose some respect
Oh, yeah.
for both of them, and I'm gonna think they're a joke.
Yes.
I mean, people do get drugged,
Oh, yeah.
so that does happen. I can't get mad at you for that because you didn't even know. But
That part, fine. But you woke up and created bruises so that you can look a certain way. That you can look like you were robbed, but you were just really drugged.
it's okay that you got scammed. It's all right.
Just say you got scammed. That's it.
yeah, you did this unnecessary things. I don't know. It's just that would irritate me because now you're a liar.
Yeah. It's like, damn, we just got scammed by some strippers. I'm like, well, hey.
Let's go fight them.
No, we're gonna leave them there. We're gonna leave them alone because, yeah.
Wow. That's a wild card right there.
Oh, geez.
Wait, so never mind. Good luck, girl. That's all I'm
Just
saying.
good luck. Just good luck. Oh gosh. Okay.
Cause like, are you ever gonna feel safe?
I know. Like, can you protect me now? Like, that's what I'm gonna be thinking in my head. Like, things like that.
We can't drink at the bar no more. You got to drink at home.
Yeah.
Then we can go out.
That's crazy. 2 men, like not one of y'all, but both of y'all.
They saw prime real estate and it said,
What
we
were
about to
y'all
get-
doing in there that they thought that we gonna take their money? What was you doing?
Yeah.
I got questions now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How much money was you throwing?
Yeah.
Was y'all in the back room? What was going on?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Had
was
to be in the back
definitely-
room.
it
It had
was
to be in the
something-
back
Yeah,
room.
definitely. It wouldn't.
Oh, then we
On
got
the
other
regular
problems.
scene.
We have a lot of other problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the first problem is you getting drugged by strippers. As soon as I hear strippers,
Right. The hell was you getting beat up? What happened here?
wait a minute. As soon as I hear that, it's an issue.
I am the stripper. Where are you going?
Yes.
And then you go to the back room?
You got one here every day.
If you just go and hang out with your people, you in a common area where everybody is, I mean, cool, have fun. But you went to the back room.
Had to. If it was just the two of y'all.
Yeah,
Bruh.
I was just too y'all. And she said he a good man. She was focused on him and his bruises. The hell with that.
The hell with the made up bruises.
Yeah.
What was
That's
you
a
doing
whole
in the
nother
back?
layer. That's a whole nother layer.
Let's break that down.
But
Oh my goodness.
We skipped over that one. Get it straight, okay?
How we get to this point? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that concludes our episode today, you guys. You can definitely follow us on Instagram and YouTube at The Cackle Podcast. And if you would like to submit your What the Hell letter, you can send it to thecackle4@gmail.com. And that's the cackle with the number 4 at gmail.com. See y'all next time.
Bye.